but I'm having a problem with the equipment in the basement like I was having with in the attic. Apparently what's ever in the basement is doesn't want me filmed down there because all my stuff goes dead. The lights go out, everything. Uh, what's ever in the attic doesn't want me there. So I figure I was going to do one by the incinerator while the kids were burnt to death. However, I got the plans of the blueprints of the house, and my bedroom is sitting directly right on top of where the incinerator was, where all these kids got burned to death, which answers a lot of questions for me. That is why I had that dream that the kids took me by the hand, took me downstairs. You know, in my dream, they contacted me because I'm right in the Mecca. My bedroom's right in Mecca. And when I was doing the video explaining the deaths and everything, there's a dark shadow right where I'm sitting now. I figured we do a spirit box session and see what we can come up with. Man, I hope we come up with something good. Find out what's going on. I hear knocks on the wall. I hear knocks on the floor. I hear screams, literally screams now. I wish I can catch some. I had the video going, trying to catch some screams or something on, some orbs. I haven't caught none. If you guys see anything in this video that I don't catch or hear something, please leave it in the comments below. We're going to do a spirit box session tonight, and it's going to be the ghost tube. Same one that I think Amy's Cryptid uses, the same one. In fact, I think she invented it. Amy's Paranormal or Amy's Cryptid? Amy's Crypt, I think that's what it's called. I'll tell you in a minute. Tell you who invented it.
What caused a family to drive over
Amy's Crypt.
That's the question of multiple agencies.
Amy's Crypt.
This place, so I'm not sure they've all been accounted.
She's the one that uses it all the time, and I think she's the one that invented it. I'm not sure. And you might hear voices in the background. I've got guests over, so, you know, I'm going to turn on the ghost tube and see what we can capture. See what we can capture tonight. Hello, is anybody here tonight? Anybody want to talk? Yes, you touch the phone to let me know you're here, and you are here. Who am I talking to right now? The PKE part of the app is up in the yellow. It goes green, yellow, orange, and red, and it's right, basically right dead center. And it's on the yellow. So the energy is very high in this room. Obviously, because we're right above where the old incinerator used to be. The incinerator isn't there anymore. Of course, they took it out. And I also found out where they buried the ashes. They put all the ashes inside the little urns that they put when they bury people. They buried them in the backyard. In fact, they buried them in the backyard where I have my fire pit at. Actually, it's a, I thought it was an old garage there. What they did was they put all the urns in the corner of the lot and covered it with cement.
Scratch.
Scratch. What do you mean by scratch? What do you mean? Oh shit. Is that me or is that a scratch there? I just felt that. Huh. First time I ever got scratched. It's a scratch right. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right here. Right here. Little scratch. Just fucking, this shit burns, man. That shit burns. Fuck. Okay, you got my attention. What is it I can do for you tonight? Is this Amy? Is this Kayla? Is this Marie? Jack, you here? Andrew. These are all the names of the ghost that I have come across on this. And actually, a lot of those names come into the history when I did a history on this. You know, a lot of people lived here. This place was built in 1795, so that would be colonial days, and there's been a lot of people who, you know, lived in and out of this place. So I get a lot of names, and anyone care to talk? Well, you scratched me on my arm, so at least you can do is talk to me. That PKE part of the app is going. Well, now it's not, 'cause I bring it over here, and I put it back over here and set it down. There it goes. Now it's up in orange. Okay, who's sitting on my bed? Who's sitting on my bed? There's got to be someone sitting right here on my bed. There's got to be. Because that's yellow and orange. Can you make it go to red? Thank you. Can you touch my phone and let me know you're here?
Alice.
Alice. That's another girl. I think that was one of the little girls that burned up in the incinerator. I think that was one of the names. There's all kinds of... Because every once in a while, we were sitting out in the living room last night, and me and my niece were out there, and we heard these little kids laughing. But it wasn't like... You could tell it wasn't from outside. You could tell it was from inside. But it sounded like it was downstairs in the basement, laughing or giggling. And then about 3 a.m. this morning, about 3:30 this morning, I woke up because someone was screaming. And I thought it was my niece, and it wasn't my niece. My niece was sound asleep. And she don't dream like that, where she screams, and it sounded like a little kid scream. Alice, did you want to say something? Are you all right? It is about, let's see what time it is. It is 8 o'clock in the evening, so. Well, thank you for touching my phone. Oh, yes. Now I know you're here. You just touched my phone to let me know you're here. Who is sitting on my bed? What? Alice, that's probably what it was. Alice was sitting on my bed, 'cause I did ask that question. It was Alice. Is my bed comfortable, Alice? Do you like it? Okay.
Stressed.
You're stressed? Why are you stressed? That fucking scratch hurts, man. Fucking A. You know, I see people in other videos getting scratched. It's the first time I've ever been scratched. kidding. It burns. It burns like crazy, man. It's almost like, and it came out of nowhere. It just, fuck. I mean, it hurts. Fuck. Fuck. Fucking nasty, man. So there is a demon in my house. Who's the demon that's in my house? Who's the one that won't let me film in the basement or the attic?
Elderly.
Elderly. I don't know what you mean by elderly. I'll figure it out. I've been doing more reading up on the house. Who is the one that won't let me film in the basement or the attic? Give me a name. Give me a name. Or give me a reason. I will bring some priests in here and bless the place and exorcise you all. I'm not afraid of you, but you better be afraid of me. Kayla, are you here? Kayla? I'll take that as a yes. Why are you not speaking to me, Kayla? You always speak to me. You always talk to me. Now I'm talking to that dark shadow that was in my room about a week or so ago. About a week and a half ago. What is your name and what do you want? I know people say that it takes balls to talk to a black shadow, but I want to know who's here. People keep telling me I should move. Moving is not an option right now. But as long as I'm here, I want to find out what is here. Because I'm going to give all the evidence and stuff I found to the next person that lives here. That way it'll give them an option to whether they want to live here or not. Because I can't see moving out, letting someone move in who doesn't know anything about ghosts, not comfortable with them. The minute something happens or something moves, they freak out. Because there are people out there that I've heard stories about how they're not used to ghosts. They see ghosts, people have a heart attack seeing a ghost or see something move. It just scares literally
Elderly.
the death out of them. Elderly? What do you mean by elderly?
Yes.
Yes. Well, yes, what was I asked? So this is Kayla.
Elderly.
Elderly. Is the elderly here? I tried the necrophonic earlier and I was getting nothing on necrophonic. And, but I use the ghost tube, but the ghost tube has hit a lot of times. And I think I only got 1 or 2 spirits here right now.
Elderly.
Elderly. What do you mean by elderly? I am not elderly. Well, maybe I am, but is this a child I'm talking to? Is this Alice or Kayla? let's see what kind of response we have over here. Now, see, my bed, which is right here, is directly on top of where the incinerator was, where the children got burned. And even if I moved it around, the whole room is the floor of the whole room is about as big as it. It was a big incinerator, so they burned garbage and everything else down there. So. Can you guys touch my phone to let me know you're here? Thank you. Do you want to talk to me? Will you talk to me? I'm not here to hurt you. Just don't try to bully me.
Car.
Car.
Sister.
Sister. Car, sister. What do you mean by car and sister?
Car.
Car. Yes, I have a car. And sister, what do you mean by sister? Your sister. Are Alice and Kayla sisters?
Phone.
Phone. Phone. Yes, touch the phone to let me know you're here. This is a phone. This is what the phones look like nowadays. They're not attached to the walls anymore. It's a telephone. It's kind of hard to explain. I don't even understand it, and I use it. It's way beyond my understanding. All I know is it works. It's also used as a spirit box so I can get hold of you guys and we can talk. I'll set it back over here. Okay. They're all chiming in now, so there's more than just one here. That red light is going off like crazy. Will you talk to me now? I know you're here. I mean, the thing's lighting up like your Christmas tree. Will you touch the phone again? Will you touch the device, the blinking, where the blinking light and stuff is? Can you touch the device again? Just so I'm sure it's you that's here? I think Alice and Kayla are sisters. It would almost make sense because there was a whole, in that family that, where the little boy died and the mom hung herself in a stairwell, there was a ton of kids. There was 8 kids and I don't remember all their names. Brenda, are you here?
Blood.
Blood. Here we go back to blood. I'm not sure what blood means. Brenda, are you here? Wow, that red light is going off. That red light is just nuts. I don't want to pick it up because if I pick it up out of that spot, I'll lose the I mean, I could probably put it back there, but it seems like when I pick it up and move it around, it kind of, whatever there, it moves around too, so I can't get the same readings I got. It's flashing red like crazy. My camera's on a tripod right now. It's a really heavy tripod, so I can't really bend it over right now. So. Will you touch my phone again? Who's touching my phone? So someone touched it, and they're still touching it because when they touch it, they keep their hand on it. The red light, it looks like a little beacon, just starts pulsating. And so someone is touching it. Someone is completely touching it. Are you the one that scratched me? Are you a demon? They don't scratch me once, they scratch me three. Three means, if they scratch you and there's three scratch marks, it's the Trinity, which means it's right hand of the devil. Everybody knows the religious aspect to it, that's what it means. Three means the Trinity. And it means the right hand of the devil, so. But it's only one scratch, I'm not sure what that means. I think that was probably a mean spirit trying to act like a demon, but ghosts don't have that. Alan. I've got
Purgatory.
Purgatory. Are you in purgatory? Could be. This could be purgatory for them. Purgatory is a place that wait. That has come up once before. Is a place where they can wait before they go to be judged. Do you think you're in purgatory?
Purgatory.
Are you in purgatory?
God.
God. Are you God? Are you God? I've got an airplane mode, which means anything coming through is whatever it's, whatever they're talking about. Sometimes I can pick up sentences, other times I can just pick up words and I gotta figure out what's going on, You do this enough, you can pretty much pick it up. Now the last video I made when the entity was actually sitting where I'm at right now, that shadow, I actually had to read the history and it matched up to what the spirit box was saying. And the spirit box has never lit up like this before. I mean, it's going nuts, but no voices are coming through. And as far as turning the SLS app where it reads the human biorhythms, if they don't want to be seen on that thing, that won't always pick them up either. It doesn't mean they're not here. I've learned so much about this type of spirit box and the entities around here. Can you tell me who is touching my device on my bed right now? Blood. What do you mean by blood? I know you scratched me and I bled a little bit, but you mentioned blood once before. What do you mean by blood? Anyone want to talk to me? Or you want to play possum? I know you like touching my phone because the red light is going off like crazy. And I picked it up, try to show you, because
Purgatory.
You're not in purgatory. You're not in purgatory. They said, the history did say that the family was Catholic, and the Catholic believes in purgatory. A lot of people believe in purgatory, I don't. I feel as far as the religious aspect, as soon as you die, you get judged, You move on right away. Some spirits don't, they're earthbound spirits.
Blood.
Blood. What do you mean by blood? You want to make me bleed? Do you want to make me bleed? Brenda, are you here? I had an entity come through and tell me their name was Brenda. And it's pretty funny how the lady named Brenda died not while I was living here, but before I was living here, she died on the living room floor. In fact, I think she lived here.
Blood.
She lived here just before I was the next person to move in here, so. I didn't know, I mean, I kind of knew who she was when she was living, but I never really actually knew the family, but. Are you out for blood? Does anybody have anything they want to say? I think I'm gonna pick up the SLS app and see if there's anything in the room. See if there's anything in the room. See if I can pick something up here. Is there anything here? I don't see anything. They could be at a different part of the house and hear me, because time and space has no meaning when you're dead, from my understanding. Walls don't mean a thing. Time and space is all the same in there. It's pretty funny because we value time and space, you know, and we should too, because once we're gone, time and space don't mean a thing. All the pleasures in life we don't have when we're dead, we're just energy floating around. And the spirit boxes give the ghost a voice, because since they have a voice box, they can't really speak. And the ones that do speak, well, that's a mystery how they do that, because they have no voice box. Those I would say are demons. They would only be the ones that have enough power to do that. You want to touch my phone one more time? I set the spirit box back over here and it's not lit up. I know if I picked it up, they would disappear. They always do. Let me set it back over here. Are you still sitting over here? You are. Thank you. Want to touch the device again? You want to light it up to red?
Maybe.
Maybe. Will you do it for me, please?
Maybe.
Oh, come on now. That's okay, so. The activity is starting to happen. You see how the voice box is, the spirit box is responding right away. When it starts responding right away, then you hear my cats. Like that. That means there's something around, and there's something coming around. They kind of second what the spirit box does. You know, it gives me, they second everything. Let me go over here and see if I let my cat in here. Come on. Is there something in here? Is there something in here? I know you guys like my cats. I've got videos of you guys petting them with SLS app. Is there something here? cat Pepper sitting right here below me, and whenever she does that, there's something around me. It's like she protects me, you know. And this one here, this other one, kind of scours. It's like they work in a team. I've never seen animal behavior like this until we moved into here. Then I seen animal behavior of what the myths and stuff are about cats being able to sense and tell and guard against evils. I've actually seen it. I've seen it several times. And then they find a place to take post. It looks like they're taking a nap, but they're not. They'll sit down, they're just staring at me and stare around the room. It's very interesting how animals see.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, well, instead of telling me maybe, why don't you please answer one question? What year is it? What year is it?
Maybe.
You're being irritating now. Well, they don't really want to talk tonight, but, you know, it was kind of like, well, there you go. Okay, now you're touching my phone, which means you must be standing right here because my phone's right here in my hand. I just pulled it off the bed, now they're touching it. And, it must have been like right here up in my face. That's why the cats were posted right up next to me. Can you touch my phone and let me know you're here? Let me know you're right by me? Well, if you don't want to talk, we can always talk later.
Speak.
Speak.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. How are you? How are you doing tonight? Do you want to talk to me now? You give me these short little messages, these words, and other nights I can't shut you up. But it seems like every time I try to get some kind of record of you guys talking, you guys like clam up. No. We can always talk later. I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Well, I just shut the spirit box off. Tonight wasn't very active. Cats knew it was active, but like one cat posted up here, my other cat still posted down here, right below me. So they're around me, and when they're around me, as you've seen, I picked up the phone in my hand and they asked me if I was okay. So, do they care about me? No. I think it is. They think I'm out to get them or something when I can't hurt them in any way. People know that. Oh well. If you guys want some very good ghost hunting entertainment, go to Hensley Paranormal, South Cax, Hawk Paranormal, and if you want some Sasquatch, you go to Brenda Paracryptid. Tex Paracryptid. Tex it's called Texas Porch. There's also some good talk channels also. There's Amy's Peppermint Patty's Hauntings, Amy's Script, all kinds of great channels out there. Exploring with Dakota. There's Bootsy and his wife. They do some good videos. Now, well, you all have a good night now. Take care and stay safe. I'm Jim with Life's Adventures, keeping it real. And I'm out.